So I am here to do a live and just answer some questions. I'm going to be here for 1.5 hours. I really can't do more than that. I've just had people, my family visiting as well. My sister came to pick up my niece yesterday, so they were here yesterday. Been doing all sorts, and they've just left this moment. But I just wanted to jump on and do this live. And so, I just have to be here for exactly, well, just around 1.5 hours. So I decided to start a bit earlier than the time that I had stated. So hello there, Yashi. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. So we'll start with you whilst we wait for others to join in. And you're asking for messages from E. So let's check in. What's going on with E at this time? What is he wanting to say to you? What is E wanting to say to Yashi? So messages that he has for you. We've got the 6 of Wands here. And he's saying to you, at this time, I am becoming confident in myself because of our connection. So your connection is helping him to become more confident in himself, to work on the self, to release what's been holding him back, the fears that have been holding him back, and he's becoming more confident, even in the things that he's doing when it comes to his own path, finding more of that confidence that's going to give him the confidence as well to then be able to come to you. So he is finding more of that confidence within himself because of this connection. What else is E wanting Yashi to know at this time? Thank you, angels. What else is E wanting to say? So he's also saying to you, soulmate. So he's saying we have this powerful connection. We are meant to be together. I know that we are soulmates, twin flames, whatever you want to use. They're all just labels anyway. But he knows that there is this powerful connection. I feel like I can't give you what you need. So right now, he's still in a place where he feels like he can't give you what you need. The life that you truly desire and deserve. And, and within himself, he is still working on the self. This is why he hasn't come to you yet. He feels like he can't give you what you need right now. And he's still finding more of that confidence and working on the self so that he can then be able to come to you. So he is just showing you that he's not quite there yet. What else is he wanting to say, to Yashi, to finish off? He's also saying to you as well here, where did the cards go? Here. So he's also saying to you, I need to be able to truthfully and vulnerably show you the love that I feel for you without being held back by fear. So, he's not quite in a place where he can be able to show you his vulnerability and be really truthful about his feelings. He's not quite there yet. He's still gaining the confidence to do that. And he's saying, I'm not able to give you what you need because I'm not yet in that place, but he's working on it. And he's saying, I want to be in a place where I am able to do this, and I need to be able to truthfully and show you the love that I feel for you without being held back by fear. So he's still working through that. But he's also letting you know that he misses you so much. And he's saying, I miss you so much, it hurts. So when he's not with you, he is missing you. I hope that helps. Welcome, everyone. Good to see you here. And just to say, I know that, the lighting is a bit different to usual. My light that I usually use is not working anymore. So I've got the main light here. So hopefully it's not, sort of coming in the way of the cards too much. But I don't have any other choice because it's getting darker much earlier these days. So we've got Shannon with a donation. Thank you, beautiful Shannon, for the donation. So you're saying any messages for me. So what does Shannon need to know? What message is coming through for Shannon at this time? So your message today is crossing bridges. And the message is, it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So it's a powerful card to come through. And I'm really getting that this is a lot to do with your person. They're going through this healing that they need to go through, connecting to who they truly are, mending things that they need to mend in their life, and also with you, and releasing what's no longer serving them. So it's like they are on this bridge. They're crossing over from the life that they've been living to the life that they're truly here to live. So there is that shift that is happening for your person. And I feel that's because you've been moving forward as well in your own life, healing and everything that you've been needing to do. And it's helping them to be able to find their way too. So that's the energy that's coming through for you. So let's get an animal, spirit animal message for Shannon. Thank you, angels. What does Shannon need to know? So you've got here the bull that has come out for you. And the message is unleash your sexual energy and let your passion flow into all areas of your life. So it's a beautiful message. And I feel this is more a message for you. You know, when it comes to sexual energy, it's that powerful energy, that energy of creation. So you're being asked here to really unleash that energy. That's about putting your passion into the things that you're doing in your life, you know, putting passion into whether it's cooking something, just really sort of, you know, putting everything into that. If you're creating something, some sort of creativity that you are doing, whether it's painting, writing, putting your passion into all that. And, you know, but you're being asked to let that passion flow into all areas of your life. So it's about living your life with passion. That's the big message that's coming through. Doing the things that you love, the things that you're passionate about as well. Let's get a message for you from the angels. What else is coming through for Shannon today? What does Shannon need to know? Thank you, angels. So the message that has come out for you. So you have here Desiree that has come out, and the message is no, conditions unfavorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. So if there is something that maybe you've been trying to do and it's not quite working, you're being shown that the reason is because conditions are not quite favorable right now. It's like you're being protected by your angels so that whatever it is that you need to do then comes in at the right time. So they're saying to you, if something doesn't quite work out, know that there is a reason and ask the angels to guide you, help you, and comfort you in that situation. So what else is coming through for Shannon? What does Shannon also need to know? Angel messages. We've got Shanti here coming through saying to you, I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. So things are going to shift in a positive way. That's what I feel. Maybe it's something that you've been trying to do for quite some time. You know, it could be even your journey with your person and you've been wondering why things have not quite moved forward in the physical world. They're saying to you, it wasn't quite the right time. The conditions were not favorable. There were still things that he needed to learn. And now he is going through that, crossing the bridges, you know, healing and connecting, mending and releasing. And that's going to then bring in a change. So they are also saying to you, though, but when it comes to other areas of your life, there's peace being brought into your life. There's a smoother road ahead. So I feel your person is doing what they need to do to then bring in that life that they are desiring with you. And then you've got Mystique coming through here as well. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to happen. So appear. So, you know, things are going to shift in a positive way. And I feel that the message is that whatever may not have worked out in the past, it wasn't quite the right time for it. And things are going to shift for you. They are going to be, you know, things happening in a way where you have that smoother road ahead. And, you know, and for you to expect miraculous solutions. So this is when it comes to your journey as well with your person, but also even in other areas of your life. What else is Shannon needing to know at this time from her person? What is he wanting to say? So he's saying to you here, I have sexual fantasies about you. So your person is thinking about you, you know, having those sexual fantasies, wanting to be with you. That's what they want you to know. What else is Shannon's person wanting to say to Shannon at this time? So he's also saying to you here, it has been so long since we last spoke, but my love for you still stands strong. So the love that he has for you has never changed. It still stands strong. For a long time, due to lack of self-love, I put aside my own needs and heart's desires, but I am now learning to love and honor myself. So for so long, he's sort of put aside his own desires, just sort of going with what he's expected to do, the way that life is, and now he's learning to love himself. And the more he can love himself, the more he'll be able to change his life as well, especially as he's crossing these bridges and healing to then be able to move forward to the life with you. So that's what's coming through. I hope that helps. Okay, so let's see. Next we're going back to the top. Purnima, when will I get my money back from Maharaj? Okay, when will Purnima get the money back from Maharaj? Let's just bring in. You're asking a when question here. Let's bring in this deck for you as well. Okay. So let's just bring in a tarot card in relation to that. When will Purnima get their money back from Maharaj? Let's see the cards that has come out. So you've got here the Eight of Wands, which is a beautiful card. And, you know, this is the card of things moving forward. So I feel that you're being shown that things are going to shift, things are going to move forward. You are going to have that money back. It is going to be coming in for you. So I just really feel, and I'm getting with the 8 here, it could be within 8 weeks that you'll be getting that money from Maharaj, whatever it is, the situation that has happened with this money from him. But you're being shown here, I'm really getting, rather than 8 months, I'm really getting sort of between 8 weeks and 8 months, but more in the time of like 8 weeks. But because things are moving faster, you know, rather than a longer time, a longer period, I feel that it's going to be coming to you within the 8 months. So let's see what else they want to say to you about that. When is Purnima going to get money from Maharaj? What else is coming through? So don't stop. If you are in a place whereby you need to chase them or whatever it is that you need to do, they're saying to you, don't stop. And if you believe, you know, you will be able to get it. So just keep believing that things are going to work out. Trust, obviously, in divine timing for it to happen at the right time. But this is showing you that, you know, within about 8 weeks, it doesn't have to be the whole 8 weeks, but it could be, you know, in the time between now and 8 weeks that you get it. So I hope that helps. Okay, we've got Ivan as well here. Can I get angelic message for us? What does Ivan need to know? Message for Ivan at this time. What does Ivan need to know? So messages coming through for you. You've got here the impasse card that has come out, and this reflects and redirects your energy. So if there is something that you're being asked to sort of take your energy away from something in your life, you know, reflect and see where you're probably putting a lot of energy into something. It could be a habit, it could be, you know, a person, it could be whatever that may be. You're being asked to really reflect and see where you're putting a lot of your energy in that situation and redirect your energy. So redirect your energy more to the self, more to your own path, the things that you're doing in your own life. That's the message coming through for you. The other message coming through is passion and pleasure. And you're being asked to savor your life. This is about enjoying your life. You know, Shannon had the card of putting passion into everything that you're doing in your life. Perhaps that's why you're being asked to redirect your energy, you know, really see what things you are passionate about, that you love doing, and really savor your life. You know, enjoy your life doing things that, you know, truly light you up, whether it is dancing, meeting up with other people, you know, and some sort of community, you know, and spending time with other people, just really having fun. That's the message that I'm really getting here. Enjoy your life is the message that the angels have got for you. What other what spirit animals are coming in with the message for even at this time? So messages coming through. You've got the ladybird. So luck is on your side. Let your inner child play. So again, you're being guided here to really sort of do things that are more of that fun. You know, your inner child is like, what are the things that your inner child would love to do? Let your inner child play and engage in what makes you happy. So such a powerful message coming through from different cards for you to do that. And then you've got squirrel coming through as well. Don't miss your present because you're yearning for your future. This moment is the beginning of everything. So you're being reminded to be present, you know, enjoy the moment, savor your life, you know, do the things that make you happy, live your life. That's the big message coming through for you because your life is in this present moment. So don't miss out on this present moment, yearning for a future, you know, just the moment, this moment is the beginning of everything. So I'll get you one more message as well, an angel message for Ivan. What else is coming through? Thank you, angels. Message as well for Ivan. What are the messages coming through? So you've got as well here, Crystal, have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. So there is something coming in for you, something positive, something new that is on the horizon. You can't yet see it. The more you're loving life, the more you're enjoying your life, the more you're doing the things that you love and really being in your joy, it's going to help to open the doors for those things that are coming in for you as well. I hope that helps. Okay, so we've got a donation from Zainab. Thank you, Zainab, for that donation. So let's see what your question is. Why I feel Gerard is being cold with me. When I checked on him this morning, was he telling me the truth or hiding his feelings? Or what's going on exactly him towards me? Okay, let's check in with the energy. Thank you, angels. Why is Gerard being cold with Zainab? Why is Gerard being cold with Zainab? What is going on with him? So let's see the cards that are jumping out here. Oh dear. Right, so very interestingly, we've got here, we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So, you know, what I'm really getting with this card, these two are cards of, you know, him being in love with you. He's holding the cup of that love for you. He may be quiet and not really speaking about it to you, but it doesn't mean that his feelings have changed or anything like that. You know, the love is always there. So that's the energy that I'm getting here. And he sees you as his queen. You know, he knows that you have love for him. He has love for you. So when it comes to the love that he feels, that hasn't changed. So, you know, he may just be going through something in his life right now, but it's really not about the way that he feels about you. You've got the star as well. There's hope for the future. That's the energy that you are receiving here. So, you know, just give him the time and the space. You know, sometimes we want things to be, you know, you have expectations. You know, you may have an expectation that if I contact him, he should respond in this way. And then when he doesn't respond in the way that you would expect him to respond, then there's something wrong. So you need to release the expectations, you know, and just let him do whatever it is that he is doing, you know, in terms of the way that he is. But that's what you are being shown here, that, you know, there is hope for the future for the two of you. He does have love for you. You know, the other cards that has also come out, we've got the 9 of Pentacles. So he really sees you as this beautiful divine feminine, you know, the one that he truly loves. He sees you as independent and sort of like, you know, in your power, and he loves that about you. I'm just getting this energy that he just feels in a way that, you know, he wishes he could just be with you, but he can't because of his situation. And that kind of, you know, makes him sad in a way. That's the energy that I'm really getting, you know, because this King of Cups energy here, it's like, you know, there's an energy. If you look at that picture there, it's kind of like he's just sitting there watching you, you know, the person that you would like to be with in whatever way that he does watch you, whether it's looking at your posts or whatever. And he just wishes that he was with you, his beautiful, you know, divine feminine, but then he can't be right now. And that saddens him in a way. So he kind of pulls back. He kind of pulls back because he can't give you at the moment the life that he wishes that he could give you. So that is what it is. It's not that he's changed the way that he feels about you. You know, it's just maybe his coldness is just that feeling. I'm getting this sort of feeling of no, you know, of just feeling that he wishes things were different. So it kind of puts his you know, he kind of in a way it's like he pulls back a bit because he's just feeling hopeless. Thank you. He's feeling hopeless in the situation when he really would rather be with you, but he knows that he can't because he's not quite there yet, or he's not free yet to be. So he kind of feels hopeless, and sometimes just pulling his energy back, and you feel like he's being called towards you, is the way that he can deal with the situation because of that feeling hopeless. And just sad in a way that he can't be with you. That's the energy that I'm really getting about why he is being cold with you. But again, don't take it personally. Don't think that the way that he acts is about you, because whichever way someone is acting is never about you, it's about them. So you need to remember that when you see him acting a certain way, it's not about you, it's about him. So he is really in a place whereby he is just dealing with his own stuff, and just trying to find that peace within himself in relation to this situation. So let's just ask again, and let's see, is he telling you the truth or hiding his feelings? He's certainly hiding his feelings. He's not opening up and, telling you what what you'd like. So look at these cards. You've got the Emperor. He wishes that he could be that Emperor who just comes to you and, is more in a stable place. He can hold sort of speak his truth, tell you how he truly feels and what he wants in this life with you. But he's not quite there yet. That's the energy that I'm really getting. He wants the world with you and he will have it, but it is just going to take a bit of time. So that's what I feel is going on with him in relation to this situation. So I don't feel like he's hiding. If he's not telling you about the way that he's feeling, it's not that he's hiding his feelings. It's, he has feelings for you. So he's not really hiding that, but he may not be opening up and telling you about it because he feels hopeless in the situation, that he'll tell you about it, but he can't do anything about it, if that is making sense. So let's see. So what else is going on with him? I'll ask that and then I'll bring in some messages from him. What else is going on with Gerard as well at this time? What else is going on with Gerard? So we also have here, so look at this. This is the Five of Wands. You can see it's like this is a card of conflict. So he's dealing with conflict. It could be conflict with other people, but I feel it's more conflict in the mind. Where he knows that he wants to be with you, but his life is not allowing him to be with you right now. So he kind of ends up just being in his own mind. He's overthinking things, and he doesn't know how to really deal with the situation. He may be dealing with drama in his life with other people. This is why I was saying to you, don't think that the way that he acts is always because he's about you. It's because he's dealing with certain things in his own life. So that's the energy that you are really getting here. There's some conflict in his life, and and it can be a lot for him to deal with. You can sort of see it's like he's dealing with all those sort of mirrors, things that he's facing and that he's dealing with in his life right now. So let's see what else is coming through. What else is Gerard wanting to say to Zainab at this time? What else is Gerard wanting to say? So he's saying to you here, Seven of Wands, I am ready to fight for our love. So he will fight for this love. You just have to give him time. We also have the Page of Cups. He's saying to you, I am preparing to reach out and communicate just how much I care. So he does want to tell you how much he cares. He's just in a place where he's trying to figure things out and sort things out to then be able to show you. So to finish off, what else is Gerard wanting to say to Zainab? So the other cards that just jumped out, we've got these two here, and he's saying to you, when I stay away, I not only hurt myself, I not only hurt you, I hurt myself too. I can't keep doing this to us. So exactly what I was saying, he feels saddened and hopeless by the situation, but he does stay away because he just doesn't quite know how to make things the way that he would want them to, because he's not able to just yet. So life is indeed a roller coaster, and I want to ride this roller coaster with you. So I hope that helps, and thank you for that donation. Okay, so we've got as well DK. Thank you for that donation, beautiful. What does RR want to tell me today? What is RR wanting DK to know? Thank you, angels. What's RR wanting DK to know at this time? So first of all, he's saying to you, Queen of Wands, you are everything I could ever want. So when he thinks of the things that you would want in a person, you tick all the boxes. So he's saying you're everything I could ever want. He's also saying to you as well, Four of Pentacles, but I am afraid of losing everything I've worked for in my life. So there are things that he's sort of holding on to, whether it's a job that he's doing or if he's in a relationship, he's kind of, something that he's sort of worked on for his whole life, whatever that situation. But being Pentacles, it could be something job related, something that he's putting a lot of his energy into and holding on to, something that he needs to let go of to be free to then be with you. So, there is some fear there that is still holding him back from coming forward to you, because he's worked for whatever that thing is or that situation is. But he's saying to you, it's just a fear. He needs to let that go, but he won't let you go. So he won't let you go. He will get there, is what's coming through. We also have the King of Pentacles here. And he's saying to you, I'm focused now on making this work. So he does want to make things work. He wants to find more of that stability in his life so that he can then be able to come to you. He just needs to release whatever he's still holding on to at this time. What else is he wanting to say as well to DK at this time? So he's also saying to you, I don't know what I want. So he is struggling. It's the fear. It's like he is in this place. He knows that he wants to be with you. But then there are things that he's still holding on to that they get him into a situation where he feels like he doesn't know what he wants. He's still trying to figure things out. And he's also saying to you, but Twin Flame has come through there. So he knows that the two of you have a powerful connection. And he's saying, we are twin flames and I feel empty without you. So he does feel empty without you. He does miss you. And he's saying, I find you incredibly attractive. So when he thinks about you, for him, you are incredibly attractive. He's just dealing with things that he needs to let go of in his life right now. What else is he wanting to say as well to finish off? He's saying, I got a lot of things wrong in the past and I learned my lessons. Now I'm almost ready to come to you and make things right. So give him time. He will come forward to make things right with you. And he's also saying, what I really want to say, but I've not been able to speak out is, I love you, I really do. So he wants you to know that he does love you. I hope that helps. Okay, so we've got a few donations coming in just to let everyone know that, because people do donate, I do have to do the donations first. So I am doing the donations and then I'll go back up to the top where I stopped at the top and I go down the list. So if you've just come in, you have to just, be patient and wait until it becomes your turn. I'm doing the best I can. I'm going to be here for 1.5 hours exactly. I have to come off after that, but really good to have you all here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking as well. This live, and just being here, even just to listen. Really good to have you here. Okay, next we've got Michelle Wara. Good to see you, beautiful. I'm glad you managed to make it this time. Any messages from my DM Mohammed? So what's Mohammed wanting to say to Michelle at this time? What is Mohammed wanting Michelle to know? So he's saying to you, we've got the 9 of Pentacles, and he's saying, I'm starting to enjoy my life. So this is really the card of learning to love himself. Maybe in the past, he's just done things just for, because he wasn't putting his own needs first and, listening to his own heart's desires. And he's starting to do that. And that helps him to really sort of enjoy his life better. That's what he's saying to you. He's also saying to you, judgment. I am releasing my fears. I'm releasing my fears about what other people think to finally put my own needs first and follow my heart. So in the past, he may not have been following his heart because he was just, always judging himself and thinking that he just has to do things a certain way, but he is releasing those fears. He's also saying to you, 3 of Pentacles, he knows that the two of you are a team. When we work together, we are a great team. So that's what he's saying to you there. What else is Mohammed wanting to say to Michelle? And it's also showing you that the two of you are working together, your higher selves are working together in the higher realms to then bring the two of you together at the right time in your physical world. What else is Mohammed wanting Michelle to know at this time? There was someone interfering in our relationship. So he's saying to you, it could have been other people, it could be a karmic situation, it could be a family member, it could be some sort of, someone who's been in the way of your situation. And I feel there's a change that's happening in relation to that as well. He's also saying to you as well, finances are a problem. So he is dealing with finances as well. That could be what was interfering with your relationship. Because a card is just giving you energy. So it could be that he's been working really hard to sort out his finances, and that is the energy that this card is picking up on and showing you that there was something or someone interfering with your relationship, because all he was doing was trying to sort out those finances. So it kind of came in the way of the two of you being together. We also have long distance here. So maybe it's felt like you've been having a long distance relationship, not really communicating or seeing each other. That's what I feel is coming through there. What else is he wanting to say, Mohammed? What other messages does he have? The things that used to matter to me are losing their importance in my life. I want a more meaningful life with you. So for example, if just working all the time to sort out those finances has been what's been so important to him, that is starting to lose its importance to him now, because it's not meaningful in his life, and he wants a more meaningful life with you. And he's longing for you as well. So he is wishing that he was with you. And he's also saying, I may have run as far as I physically could, but I couldn't run away from my feelings for you. So all the time that he's been away doing whatever he's been doing and running away, long distance, that physical distance, but he's saying to you, I just couldn't run away from the feelings that I have for you. My future is with you. I look forward to us making new memories together. He wants the two of you to make new memories together, and it's something that he's looking forward to, and he's letting you know that his future is with you. I hope that helps. Okay, next we've got Emily. Thank you for that donation, beautiful. Nice to see you too, sending you so much love. Are there any messages from D? How is he feeling about me at this time? So how is D feeling about Emily? What messages are coming through from him? What is D wanting to say about his feelings for Emily? What messages are coming through from him? And you also asked, did he quit his job? Okay. So let's see what's coming through. So first of all, he's saying to you 5 of Pentacles, and he is saying, I am healing deep wounds of abandonment within me. So he is in this place where he's working on the self as well, healing things that he needs to heal, that have been in the way of him being able to come to you. He's also saying to you as well here, great things are being created in our lives. So that's the Ace of Pentacles as well. This is about success coming in, the two of you being able to be together. So he's saying to you, I'm moving forward. Great things are being created in our lives. He's also saying to you, I'm taking back my power to move this forward. So you've got the Chariot there. So this is really showing that he is taking his power back. He wants to move things forward with you. So whatever has been in the way, I'm getting, if this job has been what has been holding him back, he is starting to take his power back to release that, so that he can then be able to move things forward with you. Because he's also saying to you 3 of Cups, prepare for a celebration. So I feel whatever has been holding him back, he is working on it so that he can be free of that, so that he can then be able to come and be with you, is the energy coming through. So let's see what else he wants to say. What other messages does D have for Emily today? Wow. So he's saying to you here, I love you. So he wants you to know that he loves you. And that really jumped out as well. And he's saying to you, please be patient with me. So he's saying, I love you. Please be patient with me. I'm sorting out what I need to do, and then I will come to you. I'm not quite ready right now. So he's not quite ready to come forward just yet, but he is on it. That's what I'm really getting. And he's saying to you, I feel you. So he feels your energy. He feels also the love that you send him is what's coming through there. What other messages does he want to say, or does he have for Emily at this time? What else is he wanting to say? So he's also saying to you here, I just want to please you in every way I possibly can. So he wants to be in a place where he comes to you and be able to please you in any possible way he can. physically, emotionally, everything. He's also saying to you, "I will just please you by changing his life so that he can be with you as well. I would love to have one more chance with you. I intend to not mess it all up again this time." So he wants one more chance with you. When I imagine my best life, I imagine it with you next to me. So when he's thinking of his best life, what it would look like, it is with you by his side. Stay focused on yourself, your spiritual path, your growth, your healing, and your life. It is the only best way forward from your end. So he's saying to you, rather than focusing on him, stay focused on your own path. That is the only best way forward to help your journey move forward. And with him, I didn't know what I was doing before, but I am now starting to understand life in a better way as well as what we have. So he's understanding this connection with you better. He's understanding life in a better way now. So that's what he wants you to know. So did he quit his job? To finish off, did he quit his job? Did he quit his job? So let's see the cards that have come out here. Okay, so we've got here. So I kind of feel like he did, or he is in the process of doing it, because this is someone who's running, this is someone who's had enough. He's picked up his swords and he just doesn't want to look back anymore. He's leaving it all behind and he's going. So if he hasn't actually totally left it, and I feel like it's been something that's been taking away his peace, it's been taking away a lot of his time, and he's just had enough. He wants to leave it behind, and I feel he's more in the process of doing it. Like he hasn't fully done it yet, but he is in the process of doing it. That's the energy that I'm getting. But he is running, he is leaving it behind, and that's going to result in him coming to you. So it may have been something, this job has been something that's been in the way, but you're being shown that the more he sort of walks away from that and totally leaves it behind and sort of recovers from, maybe finds another job, whatever it is that he needs to do in the meantime to sort his own life out, he will then be coming towards you. You've got that's the Knight of Cups there, bringing in some sort of romantic gesture towards you to show you of the love that he has for you. So I hope that helps. Okay, so that's the donations for now. Thank you all so much. And we're just going to go. Thank you, Jonah, for holding the chat as well there. So let's just see. So I'm going back to the top. We've got Ashish. So I had done Punima and Ivan. Any advice for me? So what advice is coming through for Ashish today? Thank you, angels. What advice is coming through for Ashish? What does he need to know? So you've got taking shelter, and the message is the answers are within. So, all those answers that you try and find out from other people, from out there, the answers are within. So it's a message for you to go within, quieten the outside world. When you want to know an answer to something, ask your angels, then really sort of get it maybe into a place of meditation, a place of listening. Listen to be able to hear the answers. What are the messages coming through as advice as well for Ashish right now? You've got wise leader coming through for you here. And the message is you are a beacon for others. So you are here to lead others in whatever way that is for you. So I feel in relation to this, you're here to shine your light bright and be that leader. And for you to know which way to go in relation to that, the answers are within. So, ask the angels, ask God to show you the way in relation to what it is that you are here to do. But you're being shown that you are a beacon for others. What guidance is coming through or advice for Ashish at this time? What spirit animals are bringing in a message for him? So you've got the snake coming through here. And the message is, don't be afraid of your healing and shed what is no longer a part of you. So you're being reminded you're going through this time of powerful healing. Don't be afraid of healing, diving deeper, working through wounds and trauma and things that you need to change in your beliefs, whatever that may be, healing yourself. Don't be afraid of that. And also don't be afraid to leave behind what's no longer serving you within yourself, but also in your life. You also have the hummingbird that has come out for you here. And it says your life is permitted to be easy. Don't make it so hard on yourself any longer. So, you're allowed to have an easy life. It's permitted for you to have an easy life. And sometimes we're the only ones who make life so hard for ourselves, in whatever way that is. So think about how you're making life hard for yourself. It can be through, the thoughts that you have, the words that you speak to yourself. It could be words of negativity. I'm not good enough. It will never happen for me. All those things. You're just being reminded that your life is permitted to be easy. Don't make it so hard on yourself any longer. So powerful message coming through. And then you've got as well the wolf coming through here. And the wolf is saying to you, set healthy boundaries, stand up for yourself and take care of your needs. So are there any situations in your life where you need to set healthy boundaries, or with people, whatever that may be, you need to stand up for yourself and take care of your needs. So that's what's coming through. Let's also bring in a message from the angels as well as advice for Ashish. What other messages coming through for Ashish advice? So we've got here Oceana, and Oceana, the message is take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So I feel that there may be a situation in your life where you need to set healthy boundaries with someone, in a certain situation, and you need to trust yourself. The answers are within. You already know, maybe quiet in the outside world, so you know how to take action in this situation. You are in touch with your truth in this situation. Trust yourself, take the action, and and trust your intuition, trust your gut, and lovingly assert yourself. So that's what's coming through. I hope that helps. Okay, Les. So Les is saying, hi, I was a victim of attempted murder last weekend. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry to hear that. Les, okay, I am devastated and scared. How will justice go for me? Angel messages for me, plus messages from my twin. Okay, so I'm sorry to hear that, that you were a victim of attempted murder. And I'm just really getting the message that, where justice needs to be served, justice will be served the right way. Your angels are with you. Pray about the situation, and, and know that you're not walking this whole thing alone. Also really sort of see how, obviously I don't know what happened in your situation, why you were this victim of attempted murder or how it happened, but really see as well what this whole situation is teaching you. Just really sort of try and look at it, sometimes just zoom out to be able to see the lessons and everything that this is presenting for you at this time. That's the message that I'm really getting for you here. But I'm so sorry to hear that. So let's just go back to your question. So would justice be served? I feel that justice will be served. That's the message that I'm really getting. Justice will be served. But let's see, will justice be served in this situation for Les? So let's see the messages that are coming out for you here. Right. So the first card that we've got is the moon. And obviously, this is a scary situation. This is something that, would have obviously left you shaken. And, and I feel that you're being guided to really listen to your intuition in this whole situation. You are going to be given signs by the divine, by your angels, to help you with how to heal from this, how to move forward, maybe people that you may need to contact to help you emotionally, everything that you need. So listen to your intuition and pay attention to the signs that you are receiving, because they are there helping you through all this. That's the big message that's coming through. But they're also saying to you, obviously, if you've been through something like that, there'll be a lot of fear that's coming in for you. And, but just know you're not doing this alone. They're saying to you to let go of the fear and to really sort of, as I was saying, just really see what you're learning as well from this situation. because oh wow, look, you've got the justice card that has jumped out. I hadn't even seen that. I saw the moon card first. So the justice is going, the justice will be served. That's the exact message that was coming through. Justice will be served in this situation. So there will be fairness. Everything is going to work out for you. And I just feel they're asking you to not really, obviously you've been a victim of this really big thing, but in your own mind try to get past the fear. Don't see it as things are not going to go well for me, like really focusing on the negative in relation to the situation. Know you have the support, know you are loved. Really lean upon your angels and upon God during this whole time for that comfort, for that support, and know that the scales will balance. There will be justice served in this situation. So I absolutely love the fact that they answered your question very directly, that justice will be served in this situation. So it's really important for you to just see what you are also learning from all this. The other card that came out is the Magician. So I feel with this card, you're being reminded that you have the tools within yourself to also help this situation, by coming away from a lot of fear or being so focused on fearful thoughts about it. Obviously you have, there will be that feeling scared. You are human. You can't pretend that you're not scared when something really big like that has happened to you. But I feel that this is saying to you, things will work out. So just be aware of your own thoughts and the words that you're speaking to yourself about this whole situation, with the knowledge that the more positive you are feeling and trusting that you are supported, that's really going to help your situation. That's what I feel that you're being shown, that remember that you have the power to create, a situation, and, with the power of your thoughts as well. So really start to think positive things. It's all going to work out for me. I trust that I am supported, and I feel that you're being shown that justice will certainly be served in this situation. So that answers that question. And a message from your person. And I know this is comforting, but I really feel that, right now it's important that you give yourself all the love that you need, rather than being more in that fear or worrying so much about your twin flame. Right now, this is about you. Really give yourself love, compassion, be there for the self, look after the self, take care for the self. But we'll get some messages from your person as well. What is Anna Maria wanting to say to Les at this time? What messages are coming through? I remember when you first touched me, electricity ran through my body in ways I'd never felt before. A confirmation of something powerful and amazing between us. So that's the first message. And then we've got aroused by you coming through there as well. And then we also have, I'm so glad I found you. Where have you been all my life? So that's what's coming through from Anna Marie. But I'm really being guided to give you messages for you right now. So we'll get a spirit animal message as well for Les with everything that she's been through. So you've got here the unicorn that has come out for you. And the message is expect miracles. So they're saying to you, in this situation, expect miracles and look out for them. They are going to help you. Things are going to work out for you, the way to move things forward in, where the justice is served. So expect miracles. So it's important for you to stay positive as well, to know that you are being helped. And then what other messages coming through for Les as well at this time from the angels? So you've got here Vanessa, and the message is to make your decision. Ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? So if there's any decisions that you need to make as well at this time, just always ask yourself that question. Is this decision that I'm making taking me closer to my purpose, or, taking me away from it? And then you've got Akasha coming through as well here. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. So, perhaps this situation that you've been through was there to teach you something that you can then be able to as you sort of come out of it a bit later on, and you've dealt with it, maybe it's something that you are actually going to use to be able to help others as well. That's the energy that I'm really getting. So I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Okay. So that was Les. Next, we've got Jericho. Hi, my ex-girlfriend left me for this really hot guy, gym guy, and I can't stop looking at photos of him. He's so gorgeous. Sorry. Well, yeah, I don't really know if this is meant to be. It's not an actual question. I'm sorry your ex-girlfriend left you for this guy. Yeah, he must be really gorgeous if you are looking at his photos. So yeah, we'll go on to Malapeo. It wasn't a question, so I'm going to go past it. So, but I'm sorry your ex-girlfriend left you. Malapeo, what lies ahead for me and Gemini, and messages from him? What lies ahead for Malapeo and Gemini? Because I can only answer questions, not statements. So I am going past that one. What lies ahead for Gemini and Gemini? What lies ahead for Malapeo and Gemini? So the cards that has come out for you here, we've got moving into calmer waters. So, lie ahead, there is a shift coming in, leaving the past behind, leaving things that have been holding both of you back to get into more of a place whereby things are smoother, a smoother road ahead for the two of you. That's what lies ahead for the two of you. And what is he wanting to say? Was Gemini wanting Malapeo to know at this time? What is Gemini wanting Malapeo to know? What is Gemini wanting Malapeo to know? Thank you, angel. So he's saying to you here, I pulled away because I'm overwhelmed with all the things going on in my life. So there are things that he's dealing with right now. And, he's pulling away is because he needs to sort all those things out. It becomes all a bit much. And that's what he's saying to you. I can see myself with you in the future. So again, what lies ahead in the future is the two of you being together, because he can see himself with you in the future. What else is Gemini wanting to say to Malapeo at this time? He's also saying to you, with you in my life, I know I can find unmatched happiness. You bring happiness into my life that I could never find anywhere else. So you're the person who bring this happiness into his life that he couldn't find anywhere else. And that's what he's saying. I hope that helps. Right, so that was Malapel. Shagam, hi there. Sakib Latif, current feelings for me. What is our near future? So what's the near future for Shagam and Sakib? Near future for Shagam and Sakib. Thank you, angel. So the cards that has come out here, first of all, his love messages for me were in twin flame relationship. Please guide me. So, okay, what is the near future for Shagam and, okay. So the cards that have come out, you've got here, first of all, the Four of Cups. And what I feel this card is saying to you, this is a card of boredom. This is a card of, perhaps you've said that you are in a twin flame relationship, and I feel that right now you're not together. That's why you're asking about him. What are his current feelings for me? But maybe you're thinking, you are in a place where you feel like, what's going to happen? You feel bored in your life and you're not really focused on your own life right now. You're focusing so much on him. And I feel that this card is saying to you, you really need to see the blessings in your own life. So rather than putting your energy into him and what is he doing, all these sort of things, right now, get out of being bored, for example, just because he's not there with you. Your life is here in this present moment and you're meant to be living it. So, see the blessings in your life. Even without him, there's so many blessings that you have. Be more in a place of gratitude. Focus on your own life. Live your life. more you can do that, the more that's going to shift things when it comes to him. Rather than be in the place of boredom, I wish he was here, and constantly being so focused for that, it's not really helping your situation. So I really feel you're being asked to get out of that energy and really start to see all the things and the other blessings that are in your life right now, and to live your life fully in this present moment. The other card that has also come out for you is the Queen of Cups. And this card is about you stepping into your divine feminine power. You know, the more you can be in your power, focus on the things that you're doing in your life, your generosity, kindness, working on your mission, loving your life, your creativity, doing you in your power, being grounded in as well. That's really going to help your journey to move forward. You know, you're the divine feminine. You're the one who leads the journey as the spiritual twin. So really step into your power is what I feel that this message is saying to you. And the more you do that, the more that's going to help your twin flame connection. So that's the guidance that's coming in for you that you asked for. But let's just see as well what else you've asked here. If I can just find your question again. So what is your near future? I feel that it's really important that right now you really focus on yourself, because what you do on your journey is going to really bring in things shifting on your journey with Saqib. But what is the near future? The near future needs to be you stepping into your power. But you're also being shown that justice will come in, fairness will come in, you know, karma being released, the things that are in the way being released for the two of you to then be together. So just keep focusing on yourself and working on the self. It's going to help your situation. So what else is coming through? What does he want to say to you? What is Saqib wanting to say about his feelings? So he's saying to you here, High Priestess, and he's saying, I'm tapping into my intuition. This is allowing me to see my truth. So he is tapping into his intuition that's showing him that the two of you are meant to be together. He's also saying to you, Eight of Cups, I'm walking away from the past and ending things I need to end. I know it's time. So there are things that he needs to let go of, things that are still holding him back. You know, so during this time that you're focusing on yourself and your life and moving forward with that, he will also be doing what he needs to do to walk away from what he needs to walk away from. But you are the lovers, and he's saying to you, my passion and love for you drives me wild. So the love is there. He feels that love for you as well. So what else is he wanting to say to you? Thank you, angels. What else is Saqib wanting Shagan to know? So he's saying to you here, to finish off, his message to you is, I want to build a life with you, and I want to share the rest of my life here on earth with you. So he wants that. He wants that life with you, you know, and so it's about you moving forward on your own path. The more you're doing that, the more it's going to help him to move forward as well in his own life, to walk away from what he needs to walk away from, change what he needs to change, so that he can then be with you, because this is what he wants, to build a life with you and to share the rest of his life here on earth with you. I hope that helps. Okay, Marisa. Will Marisa and Andre get back together until end of this year? So remember, Marisa, you know, before the end of this year, I think that's what you meant. We are already, this is the last week of October. So we're talking November, December. You know, a lot can happen in that time, but also a lot cannot happen, if you see what I mean, if it's not the right divine timing. But let's see what the cards are going to say. Will Marisa and Andre get back together before end of this year? So the cards that have come out here, so we have, this is the Five of Swords. And I really feel that, you know, this is sort of that, this is the card that is sort of saying that things may not quite work out the way that you want them to work out in the time that you are hoping for them to work out. So I feel that it's not going to be before the end of this year that the two of you will get back together. There are still things that need to be worked on and dealt with and done by him where he is, you know, and then for the two of you to then be together. You know, he may be in a place whereby he's focused on things going on in his physical world a lot. You know, this is sort of the card whereby someone is making choices that are not quite choices to help him move forward. So in his life right now, I feel like he may be making certain choices that are not really helping him to move forward to you. And he may need to learn certain lessons first to then be able to come to you. So I feel it may not be this year, but also remember, this year there's only 2 months left. So, and time is passing by so fast. And unless he learns those lessons really fast within that time, it may be in next year that has happened. So will they get back together at all? Let's see. Will they get back together at all? Will they get back together at all? So the cards that have come out. So this is really powerful because you've got the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is the card of teamwork, of working hard. So I feel that what you're being shown is that the harder you work on the self and you focus on yourself, let go of focusing on him too much, just do your inner work, do your healing work. The hard work that you put in is going to help him to put hard work in on himself as well, to learn what he needs to learn. And with that work being done of healing things of the past, that's going to result in the two of you then being able to come together, because you are his empress. You have that nurturing energy. He knows who you are and he does want to be with you. But I just feel it may take a bit of time. So that's what I feel you're being shown. Let's just see what he wants to say to you as well. What is Andre wanting to say to Marisa at this time? What's Andre wanting to say? I give in to temptation. This is exactly the energy that I was getting with that first card that I was saying to you. I feel like there are things that are taking away his attention, his energy. He sort of focuses on things that temptation, whether it is, working all the time, whether it is for putting his focus on gaming. It could be there's something that he's doing that's taking his attention. It's like a temptation. Maybe it's drinking, whatever that is. You know him better, but there's something that he's giving into temptation and he needs to learn from this first. That's why I feel it may take a bit longer than just 2 months for him to come back to you. So really put your energy and your focus on yourself and your own life right now. What is he wanting to say to finish off? So he's also saying to you here, I can't come to you. There we go. Thank you, angel. So I don't feel it's going to be this year. I can't come to you in this lower energy. And whilst I'm still carrying the heavy baggage that I'm carrying in my life right now, I need time to release it all first. So he needs time. He's not going to come to you in the next 2 months, but he will come. He just needs time to learn what he needs to learn, the lessons he needs to learn to get out of this lower energy of giving into temptation, and release the heavy baggage or whatever it is that he's doing in his life. And then you'll be able to come to you. But he is longing for you. He thinks of you. And that's what he is saying to you. I hope that helps. Okay, right. Next, let's see who we've got. Jesse, hi there. I'm going through a process. Please parry me, Jesse. I am from I put my faith. Please parry me. I don't understand what your question is saying or your message is saying. And let's just see what the angels want to say to you. Keep doing what you're doing. Putting your faith in Jesus. Just keep doing that, leaning upon God and your angels with whatever it is that you're going through. But they're also saying to you, go slow and take time. So you don't need to be rushing anything. Just take it easy, take it slow, one day at a time. Whatever this process is that you are, I think you meant, please pray for me. Whatever this process that you're going through right now, just, don't try and rush it. Don't try, just take your time. Just know that it's a season. Remember, seasons come and go. And I feel that, you will come out of this season. It's like, the boat there, you are moving across, and we're sending all the love and all the prayers as well for you as you're going through this. So don't try and rush it. Just know that it is about taking your time through whatever it is that you're going through, and you will get through it and you'll see miracles happen. So they're saying to you, miracles will happen, expect the wondrous to emerge. So you come out of this process that you're going through, and there will be miracles there for you. I hope that helps. Ashwini, 3D messages from him. What is he wanting to say to Ashwini at this time? So he's saying to you, longing for you. So he wants you to know that he is longing for you. He's also saying he can't come to you in the energy that he's in right now. He's still carrying the heavy baggage in his life. So he needs time to release that. So he is still holding on to heavy baggage. And he's saying, I may have run as far as I physically could, but I couldn't run away from my feelings for you. So, the feelings have never gone away. My future is with you. I look forward to us making new memories together. So he is working through the things that he needs to work through to release so that he can then be able to have that future with you. So let's go on to the next one. I see that I'm already like over an hour, and I need to finish it within, about 1/2 past. So let's carry on. Let's see who's next. Justice. Okay, that's not a question. Hey, Bridget, good to see you. Sending you so much love. Ashwini Universe, I beg pardon. Can you please remind me your real name? Okay. Is there any message for me today for Bridget? Thank you, angels. What message is coming through for Bridget today? What does Bridget need to know? What message is coming through for Bridget? So, cards that have come out for you. So first of all, we've got navigating by the stars, and you're being guided to follow your bliss. So you're being reminded here to follow your bliss, in terms of the things that make you happy. What is it that maybe you may need to do for the self, or to do more of, the things that truly make you happy. That's the message that you are being given. And then you've got as well discovering truth. And the message is stand in the light of truth. And, and I feel that you've been doing this more and more as well in your own life, really knowing what is your own truth and standing in the light of truth, whether it's with family, in the things that you are doing. So the message is for you to continue to keep doing that. You also have here, this will really mean a lot to you, the first light, and it says beginning a new cycle. So you've been ending a cycle, and I know we've talked about this with all the 9s that have been happening this year, and you're about to begin a new cycle. So, keep standing in your truth and know that things are shifting. There's a new cycle coming in for you as well. So really beautiful. Let's get for you as well a spirit animal with a message. What spirit animal is coming through with a message for Bridget today? Thank you, angels. And you've got here the stork that has come out, and it says, trust your intuition. The view from above can help you see what was concealed from you until now. So you're being asked to trust your intuition, even if it's about other people, whatever it is, whatever your intuition is guiding you to do. It could be trusting your intuition to following your bliss, but also situations with other people in your life, and the more you do that, the more it will help you to see what has been concealed from you up until now. So let's get an angel message as well for Bridget. Thank you, angels. What message is coming through for Bridget at this time? What message is coming through? Archangel Raphael is with you, saying to you, I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So Archangel Raphael is helping you heal if you've got any physical things going on, but also this can be you healing others as well. Even through the words that you speak, healing with your energy, you are there to do that. So that's what's coming through for you. I hope that helps. Okay, so that was Bridget. Where are we? Let me just try and find where I was. So that's Bridget. LR, person on my mind acting towards me and thoughts. Action towards me. What's the action of the person on LR's mind towards LR? What is the action of the person on LR's mind towards LR? So we've got here, we have the King of Swords. So I feel that this person is not really quite moving forward to you just yet. They are very much in a place of thinking. They are reflecting about things in their mind a lot, feeling rather, not feeling that great where they are, but they are not quite in a place to move forward just yet. So I don't feel like they are taking action to you at this time, because there's a lot that they're sort of thinking about, trying to deal with and focus on in their own life. So I feel that at this moment, they're not quite taking any, sort of physical action to you. So let's see what else they want to say to you. What's happening with this person as well that LR is thinking about? So we've got here 6 of Pentacles. I need to be able to give you everything you need to give to me. So this is why they may not be coming towards you just yet. They're not quite in a place where they can give you everything that you give to them, physically, mentally, spiritually. They're not able to do that. They need to find that balance in their life first to then be able to come to you. What are the messages coming through from this person as well? So they're also saying to you here, I'm afraid of commitment. So that can also explain why they're not quite moving forward towards you right now. They are afraid of commitment. So they need to work through whatever these fears are that they have to figure things out for themselves and find more of that balance. What other message is coming through from this person? So they're also saying to you as well here, we have so much to do and enjoy together. This is only the beginning of greater things to come for us. So just give them time. Give them time to sort things out in their own mind, to find more of that balance, and then they will be able to come to you. I hope that helps. Anna, self-care, hi there. What angels have to say to me? What messages are coming through for Anna? Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Anna at this time? So you've got here reaching your destination, and your message is your light is shining brightly. So Anna, keep doing whatever you are doing on your own path right now. Keep moving forward. I feel that you've been going through transformation. You've got the butterfly there. And as you're transforming, releasing what's been holding you back, it's like you are moving forward. Your light is shining brightly. You are reaching that destination in terms of your dreams as well. The more your light is shining brightly and you keep moving forward, you are going to have all the things that you are dreaming of. So beautiful energy coming through for you there. What else does Anna need to know? What spirit animal is bringing in a message for Anna today? So you've got the panther coming into for you, saying your soul is here to experience itself and unfold your true greatness. So beautiful. Your light is shining brightly, and you're being shown here that your soul is here to experience itself. So, keep shining brightly and unfold your true greatness. So really open up to your true greatness as you keep moving forward. So that's what's coming in for you. I hope that helps. Okay, so that was Anna. And then Universe 999. I don't prefer using my real name on YouTube these days, but it's Yashi. Oh, yes. I think I did Yashi before. I prefer people calling me Universe or Guided by Universe. Okay. Right. Free question are sequentially done. Okay. Shannon, beautiful messages. Sending you so much love. We've got Sindura Mesh. Can you please give me a reading on near future with regards to job? Okay, apologies for my pronunciation of the name there, but thank you, angels. What is coming through for a future job for Sindura Mesh? What's coming through a future job for Sindura Mesh? So the cards that have come out for you. So there is something coming. If you haven't got a job and you're looking for a job right now, you're being shown that something is going to open up for you. There is going to be, a job that's coming your way. It's like that horse rushing to you, and an opportunity opening up, things moving quickly. You may just get from not having the job to finding the, like something that's just really what you were looking for. So there is definitely something coming for you in relation to a job. The other cards that has come out, look here, we've got the Ace of Wands. And this card, if you look at there, it says an amazing opportunity, first of all. So there's definitely something coming, an opportunity opening up that's going to bring in that job that you are desiring. So it will be about you taking action as well to move forward with that. But there's definitely something coming in for you. I hope that helps. Right. So that was Sinduramash, I think. Let me just see. Wow, it's all moved again. Okay. Shay G. Any messages from my DM? So messages from Shay G's DM. Thank you, angels. What's Shay G's DM wanting to say? Shay G's divine masculine. What is he wanting to say? So he's saying to you here, you deserve better than me. So there are some fears they're going through, and it may actually just be the fact that he hasn't really moved things forward with you. It's not that he's saying that he's never gonna come to you, but he's just saying you deserve more than me. You deserve to be with someone who's treating you like a queen, the way that you deserve. That's what he is feeling at this time. But he's saying to you, I find you incredibly attractive. So he finds you incredibly attractive. What else is he wanting to say as well? Thank you, angels. What other messages are coming through? I didn't know what I was doing before, but I'm now starting to understand life in a better way, as well as what we have. So, he's starting to understand this connection better and life as well. I would love to have one more chance with you, and I intend to not mess it up all again this time. So that's why he may feel like you deserve better than him, because he feels like he's messed things up in the past. But he's saying to you, he does want another chance with you, and he intends to do things right this time round. I hope that helps. Okay. Next, we've got Miss Satisfied. Messages from Alex. What's Alex wanting to say to Miss Satisfied today? What's Alex wanting Miss Satisfied to know? So he's saying to you here, I think the world of you. So he wants you to know that he really thinks the world of you. What else is Alex wanting Miss Satisfied to know today? Thank you, angels. What other messages are coming through from him? I love everything, every part of you and everything about you. So he loves everything about you. He thinks the world of you. And he's also saying, when I imagine my best life, I imagine it with you next to me. So, you're the one that he wants to have his life with. I hope that helps. Okay, next we've got Aaron. Hi there. New to you. Hi there. Good to see you here. Thank you for being here. And anyone else who's new, welcome. Do subscribe so that you see when I come on live again. And, you can also watch all the videos that I share on the channel. I am a Leo. Will my Pisces be soulmates soon? A birthday. Will me past Pisces be soulmates? Okay. She loved me. Let's just see what's coming through here. Your message is not clear at all, but you're asking about your Pisces. I think you're asking if they are your soulmate. Whether she loves you, let's see what's coming through in relation to that. You really need to make your question clear for me to be able to ask the right question for you, because that doesn't really make sense. But I think you're asking if this Pisces loves you. So does this Pisces that you're asking about love you? So the cards that we've got. So first of all, we've got here the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel that this person is learning to love themselves. So if they're not showing you anything right now, they needed to go and work on the self and heal the self and learn to love themselves as well, so that they can then be able to show you love. There may be things of the past to do with past relationships or things to do with childhood wounding that they needed to work on and heal, so that they can release that, and then be able to come forward, because the other card that came out is release. So I feel that this person, there are things that have been holding them back from being able to have a relationship with you. They're your soulmate, but there's been things that needed to end first for them to then be able to come forward and have a life with you. So let's just see again, how do they feel about you? Do they love you? I think that's what you're asking. So if they're not with you, there are things that they need to work through first. So we are seeing here, so you've got, look at this, you've got the Two of Cups. So, you know, you will be able to come together. They do have that love for you. You'll be able to have that love relationship. They're just things that they need to work on at this time. You may need to be working on yourself as well at this time to then open up to that relationship. So what does this person want to say to you, this Pisces? So they're saying to you, please be patient with me. So they need time to work on whatever it is that's in the way that's holding them back right now. So please be patient with them. Focus on yourself right now. Focus on your own life, heal what you need to heal, release what's holding you back in your own life, and just be patient. They'll come to you when they release what's holding them back. What other message is coming through from them to you as well? They're saying to you, when I walked away, I clearly didn't realize how much you mean to me and how much I would miss you. So, you know, they do miss you and they think about you. I want to build a life with you, and I want to share the rest of my life here on earth with you. So this person does want to have a life with you. You just have to be patient with them for now. I hope that helps. Okay, so I see there's a couple of donations that I'm going to jump to here. So I'm going to do maybe another 20, 30 minutes, and then I have to come off. Let's see. So anyone that I won't have managed to get onto, you know, I will have to come on again next time. And let's do Stola. Thank you for that donation. Will Derek and Antoinette end up together? Thank you for that donation. Will Derek and Antoinette end up together? Thank you, angels. Will Derek and Antoinette end up together? So the cards that have come out for you here. So you've got the Ace of Wands, which is a powerful card. This is about things happening. There will be a chance for this to happen. You know, an opportunity is going to open up for the two of you to end up together. That's what I really feel you're being shown. So to answer the question that you asked, yes, you will be able to end up together. Let's see what else is coming through. Will they end up together? What other message is coming through in relation to that? So we've got as well here. So there's some work that needs to be done. You know, this is the Eight of Pentacles. This is showing you that, you know, in the meantime, whilst you're not together, you both need to be working hard on the selves. This is working on self-love, working on healing your life, releasing what's been holding you back. Doing all that inner work is going to open the doors for the two of you to be back together. That's what I really feel you're being shown. Let's just get as well a message from this person. Will they end up together? Thank you, angels. Will they end up together? So we've got the 10 of Pentacles. Look here, it's saying to you, our future will be a delight and a success. So you will be able to have a future together that will be a delight and a success. For now, you've got the Eight of Pentacles again. I'm working hard for our future. So, you know, it's a message for you to work hard on the self as well. I feel your person is also working hard on themselves, you know, Derek, so that the two of you can then be able to come together at the right time. So the answer is yes, you will end up together. Just do the work on the self for now. What message does Derek have for Antoinette? He's saying to you, for a long time, due to lack of self-love, I put aside my own needs and heart's desires, but I am now learning to love and honor myself. So this is what he's doing where he is right now. You know, to learn to love the self, because self-love is the basis of that love that he would, of anyone's desire to have love come into their life. You know, the more you can love yourself, the more you'll be able to have a beautiful relationship, you know, because it is the basis of everything. So he's also learning to love himself where he is, working hard in relation to that. And that's going to help the two of you to come together at the right time. And then we've got Sheena. Thank you for the donation. Any messages from Paul or his feelings? What is Paul wanting to say in terms of his feelings? What messages does he have for Sheena today? What messages are coming through? So he's saying to you here, the devil coming through here, I'm learning to overcome my fears and insecurities that holds me back and cause me pain. So right now where he is, there are certain fears that hold him back, and the insecurities that have been stopping him from being able to come to you, and they've been holding him back in his own life and causing him pain. And he is learning where he is right now to release all that, to overcome all those fears so that he can then be able to come to you. He's also saying to you as well here, Queen of Swords, you are the strongest person that I know. So when he thinks of you, he just realizes how strong you are, and that's what he's saying. But he's also saying to you, Seven of Cups, I have choices to make, but I will always choose you. So I feel that he's in a place in his life right now where he needs to make some certain choices to leave behind the fears so that he can be able to move forward towards you, maybe choices to release certain things in his life that are still holding him back so that he can then be free to be with you. But he's saying he will always choose you, so he will do the right thing and leave what he needs to leave behind so that he can then be with you. What else is he wanting to say as well today? So he's also saying to you here, one-sided relationship. So I feel that right now you may feel like it's a one-sided relationship, like you're not really knowing how he's feeling, you're wondering whether he has feelings for you, it may feel like it's a one-sided relationship. So let's just see what else he wants to say. What else is he wanting to say as well at this time? He's saying to you, I gave into temptation. So there are things that he's still needing to release in his life. He's got quite a lot that has been in the way that he needs to work through and release. And that's made it more like a one-sided relationship. So pull your energy back to yourself for now. Really focus on yourself, focus on your own life. Let him figure things out for himself to then be able to come to you. What else is he wanting to say as well? He's saying to you here, I am figuring out how to best get in touch and what to say to you. So, when the time is right, he will come forward. Just give him the time that he needs to then be able to do so. So I hope that helps. Okay, so that was Stola and that was Sheena. Thank you for those donations. Stola, I've seen your message. Thank you for that. And then we also have as well S-Light. Thank you for that donation. Adrian's feelings towards me. So how is Adrian feeling about S-Light? Thank you for that donation. How is Adrian feeling about S-Light? So he's saying to you, I am finding the strength to change. So where he is right now, he's finding the strength to change whatever it is that's been holding him back. And he's also saying to you, Seven of Swords there, I don't like being back and forth. I need to make a decision. So, maybe back and forth in his energy right now, and he's saying to you, I don't like that. You're saying, how is the energy between the two of you? But he doesn't like the way that he is. So he may be back and forth in, maybe he speaks to you sometimes, it goes quiet, or even if it's not in the actual physical, it can just be the energy that is there between the two of you. So he needs to make certain decisions about certain things in his life so that he can then be able to come to you properly. So let's see what the energy is like between the two of you. What is the energy between the two of you? Thank you, angels. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles here. So again, it's the same sort of message. There's really a need to focus on loving the self, and it's important that you keep doing that and moving forward, focusing on the things in your own life. Because the more you're doing that, and loving your life, the more it's going to help him as well to move forward. Because this journey is all about the energy. So the more you're doing that for the self, enjoying your life, enjoying the times of solitude that you're in right now without him, that is really going to help your journey to move forward. The energy we also have here, this is the Nine of Wands. This is a card of not giving up. You're being asked to not give up. It may take a bit of time for him to get there, but you're being asked to not give up. He is going to get there. And sometimes it may feel like you've got all these wands that are being thrown at you, things that you are shielding, but, just don't give up. So I really feel that, the time will come for the two of you to be together. So that's what's really coming through. Let's see what he wants to say to you as well. What is Adrian wanting to say as well? Thank you, angels. What is Adrian wanting to say about his feelings? He's saying, I check on you from afar. So, it's not that he's forgotten about you. He's just needing to sort out things in his own life, work on loving the self. But, he is checking on you from afar. He does feel like he ruined everything. So I feel that there's a part of him that feels like, what have I done? I've ruined everything. So he kind of stays away and he's checking you out from afar. What else is he wanting to say as well in terms of about his feelings? What I really want to say, but have not been able to speak out is, I love you, I really do. So he does love you, even if he's not been able to say that to you. I didn't know what I was doing before, but now I'm starting to understand life in a better way, as well as what we have. So he's starting to understand life and also what the two of you have better. So give him time. Being with you feels so right. I miss us. So he misses the two of you. And, he's saying to you, just feels so right being with you. So, he feels like he messed things up and he's ruined everything. He just needs to get past all that to then be able to come to you. So give him the time and he will come forward. I hope that helps. Right. So let's just go back up. I'm going to do another about 15 minutes and then I have to come off. Let's see, where am I? I'm just going back to where I'd stopped in terms of people I hadn't answered. There's no way I'm going to be able to do everyone today, I'm afraid. But I will be back again for another live. So I done Aaron. Okay. Aaron, any single women on here? Stupid, said, thank you. Okay. Okay, which is all the friends. Okay, Donna, any messages from Mark today? What is Mark wanting to say to Donna? Thank you, angels. What is Mark wanting to say to Donna? What is Mark wanting to say at this time? So Mark is saying to the Hierophant, I am learning who I am spiritually to be able to commit to our love. So he is on this journey of spiritual growth. He's learning who he is spiritually to then be able to commit to this love with you. What else is he wanting to say? Mark, to Donna at this time. Thank you, angels. What is he wanting to say? So he's also saying to you as well here, long distance. So he may have felt for quite some time like, it's a long distance relationship where you're not really having that life together and not seeing him. And I feel he wants to change that. He's saying, I'm so sorry for the way things are that, have been going on between us or the way things have happened, but you are the love of my life. So you're the love of his life. He just still needs time. So I feel he's not quite there yet to be able to have that life with you, but he is working on it, growing up spiritually. And he's saying to you, you are the love of my life. What else is Mark wanting Donna to know as well at this time? Forgive me for everything, my dearest love. I will make it up to you. So, he's also apologizing for the time things are taking and all that. He's saying he will make it up to you. And I want to share my life and everything with you. So you're the person that he wants to have a life with, and he wants to share his life, and he wants to share everything with you. I hope that helps. Okay, so that was Donna. Yeah, this just keeps moving, and I have to go back to try and find where I was. Right, so next we've got Kelly Nick. Messages from E about our connection. What's E wanting to say to Kelly Nick about this connection? What's E wanting to say? So he's saying, I am working out what I want. So he may be, we've got the Four of Swords. It's the card of reflecting, thinking about things, resting. So he's working out what he wants. What else is he wanting to say to Kelly Nick as well today. So he's also saying to you here, one-sided relationship. So maybe sometimes you may feel like it's a one-sided relationship. You're not really getting much from him. And I feel he feels that as well. You know, that's why the card has come out. But he's saying to you, you are the person of my dreams. So even if he may sometimes feel like it's a one-sided relationship, he wants you to know that you are the person of his dreams. What else is he wanting to say as well? Thank you, angels. Nobody else even comes close to ticking all the boxes like you do. You are my queen. So for him, no one comes close. You are his queen. I hope that helps. I'm overthinking things in my life. My father had dementia, memory loss. Okay. These are not actually questions. Aaron, if you really wanting to ask a question, it's best that you ask me an actual question so I can ask the angels to give you a message. You know, so I'm sorry you're going through all this. I'm just going to pull a message for you. What does Aaron need to know at this time? Thank you, angels. What does Aaron need to know? So the message coming through for you is answering the call. And I feel that, you know, everything that's going on in your life right now, it is a time where you are receiving a call from your soul, a call from the divine. And it's the time is now for you to answer that call. You know, we go through challenges. If it's a challenge in a relationship, if it's a challenge with loads of things that we face in our lives, but they are there to sort of help us grow and learn and really then find the way to where we're truly meant to be. So I feel there is a call that's coming in for you now, you know, and it says the time is now for you to answer that call. So that's what's coming through. What else does Aaron need to know at this time? So you also have the Jaguar that has come out here. Trust your instincts, find quietness in order to be able to hear your inner voice. So your inner voice is like you are getting that call to move forward and do certain things, but maybe you're in your mind too much. You know, you were saying, I'm in my mind too much. You know, you need to find some quietness, quieten your mind, meditate, spend time out in nature, trust your instincts, trust your intuition. And, you know, the more you can quiet the chatter in your mind, you know, the more that will help you to be able to hear your inner voice of what you're being called to do right now. So I hope that helps. Okay. Next we've got Jacinta, how is P feeling about me? My back has been prickly and itchy all evening. Please, can I also get soul purpose guidance? What should be my next step? What should Jacinta's next step be? So we've got here, believe in magic, journey by moonlight. So, you know, your next step needs to be just to believe in magic, to believe that, you know, magical things can happen in your life. That is the first message coming through for you. And then take action with passion. So what you need to do in terms of purpose, what are you passionate about? Take action in those things. Take that action with passion. You know, it's valiant courage. Don't let fear or anything hold you back when it comes to the things that you are passionate about, the things that light you up inside. That's to do with your purpose. You know, you're being asked to take action. So that's the message for you in relation to that. And what is P wanting Jacinta to know about how he's feeling? What is P wanting Jacinta to know about how he's feeling? What messages are coming through? What is P wanting to say about how he's feeling to Jacinta? He's saying to you here, I'm planning on reaching out to you. So, you know, he's thinking about reaching out and he's planning to do that. What else is P wanting to say to Jacinta at this time? He's also saying to you as well here, his message is, yes, there are obstacles and energies in the way, yes, there are obstacles and energies in the way, but our love is stronger. We can and we will make it. So he's saying to you, yes, there are things that are in the way, energies, obstacles, but our love is stronger than all those things. We can make it and we will make it. I hope that helps. Okay, right. Let's just go back up again because it keeps moving this. So that was Jacinta. Next, we've got... Will Quentin come looking for me? That's Anita. Will Quentin come looking for Anita? Thank you, angels. Will Quentin come looking for Anita? Will Quentin come looking for Anita? Look at this. You've got the Six of Cups, past coming back. So yes is the answer to that question. Quentin is going to be the past that's coming back to you, coming looking for you. So, just give him the time to do that. But you're being shown that, this is the card of the past coming back. So it does show you that he will come forward. The other card that came out is the Page of Swords. And this is the card of growth. I feel he's growing within himself on his own spiritual path, learning what he needs to learn. And as he does that, he will come forward. There may be delays right now in him communicating and telling you how he feels, but that's because there are things that he's still working on and growth that is happening. But when he's ready, he will come looking for you. Yes, I hope that helps. Okay, so that was Anita. Right. Lucia, can I get a reading on my current love interest and what spirit can advise on this relationship? So for Lucia, her current love interest, what message is coming through about Lucia's current love interest? A reading in relation to that. Okay, what is coming through in relation to a current love interest? So the cards that have come out here. So these are really interesting cards. So, I don't know how the situation is for you, but this card that has come out is the Five of Swords. And what this is kind of showing me is that this person may be a person who has sort of maybe having, like things that are distracting them a lot in their life. That's the energy that I'm really getting. Obviously, how you are with him, but how he's with you. But I'm really getting this energy that there are certain things that kind of distract him a lot. Whether, you get this energy of like gambling, for example, and, just having fun and that sort of energy. So that's what's coming through. The other card that also came out is the King of Swords. So, this is also showing you that it may be someone who's not quite ready to move things forward and tell you how he feels. It doesn't mean he doesn't have feelings for you. He may have those feelings for you, but he may not actually show you the way that he truly feels because he's kind of like his mind is distracted somehow. That's what these two cards are showing me. So let's just pull another card from this deck. For her love interest at this time. What else is coming through? Thank you, angels. So he's saying to you, you're the strongest person I know. So he sees you in that Queen of Swords energy. This is also that queen, that the energy of independence and being in your own power. And he's saying to you, so there's some imbalance between the two of you. He's saying the Two of Pentacles, things need to be equally balanced. So there may be some things that, maybe you may be in a place where you are ready to give more into this love interest of yours, but he's not quite in a place where he can give you in a balanced way. So just really see how the situation is going. Don't rush into anything. Take your time, and just see how the whole thing is going. But I can only give you the cards that come out. So that's what's coming through. So let's see what the angels want to say to you as well as a message in relation to that. What messages are coming through for Lucia in relation to this love interest? What's coming through here? So we've got here that they've actually given you a message, not quite in relation to that. It says, Opal, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So that's a message that's come through for you there. So this could be children, in spirit as well. So that could be something that will come in the future. But I just feel that this person just needs to work a bit more or to find themselves a bit more is the energy that I'm sort of getting there. The other card that has come out is Sonia saying to you here, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. So I feel you are going to be shown signs as well to help you to know the best way to go. There can be a loved one in spirit that's also looking over this love interest and this relationship for you, but I don't feel like there's bad energy from this person. I just feel like they need to just find more balance in their life, to find themselves a bit more. So that can be the only thing that comes in that situation. And then we've got Azure also coming through saying to you, your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. So I feel just give it time with this person, let them figure things out or find more of that balance. And then, your desired outcome with this love interest will happen. I hope that helps. So yeah, where am I? So I will have to come off very soon. It's just, there's no way I'll be able to do everyone who's still waiting, but I'll do my best to come on and do a live at some point. I'm not sure when exactly, but if I can, I will try and do that, over the next couple of days, maybe in the evening sort of thing. All I can just ask is keep your notification bell on. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and I haven't got to your question, subscribe and put your notification bell on so that when I do come on live, you do see that I am on live, because there's quite a number of people that I didn't get to, but I do have to come off. I was only going to do an hour and a half anyway. I'm going to do about 3 more people and then I'll come off. Okay, so where was I? Let me just try and find Jacinta. Okay. We've got Amin, I think. When will I get a job? When will I get a job? So when will Amin get a job? Let's get this deck for you. When will Amin get a job? Thank you, angels. When will Amin get a job? So let's see what they want to say to you. So we've got here, get more information. So maybe you need to be, in terms of the job that you are looking for, maybe get more information in relation to that, or the jobs that you're applying for. That's come out for a reason. They're saying to you there's something better that's coming in for you. So I feel when the time is right, you are going to get the job. Maybe the things that you're applying for right now are not quite the right thing for you, or the actual job that is meant for you hasn't quite come up just yet, but it will come up, and there is something better for you. That's why you haven't found the job just yet. There is something better that's going to come in at the right time. It's going to be something that opens up for abundance for you. That's what you're being shown there. But when will that happen? Thank you, angels. That's what Amin wants to know. When will that happen? So the cards that have come out, you've got ask your angels. Your angels are there to help you. Pray about this. Ask for help. They're not giving you a time of when it's going to happen. Sometimes things do happen in the right divine timing, but yes, it is going to happen. There is going to be a job that opens up for you. So, just ask for help from above. Pray about it. Ask the angels to show you signs and guide you in relation to that right job for you. But they're not giving me a time. Okay. So I missed you actually, Amin. So I'm glad I've seen you there. I've done Anita. So Daisy, current feeling, current thoughts of R and career guidance. So career guidance for Daisy. Thank you, angels. Career guidance for Daisy. So the cards that has come out for you. So I feel that you've got here the Queen of Wands. You're being asked to really focus on the job that it brings you independence. The job that lets you be your creative self, be more your true self. So really think about something that truly lights you up inside, something maybe where you can be creative, something that you really enjoy, something that you're passionate about. That's the job that you need to be going for. But I feel that whatever it is, it's going to open up for you because you are talented, you have the ability to be able to do it, and there is a job that's coming towards you. That's what I'm really getting in relation to that. So just keep trusting. Let's just see what message is coming through as well from the angels about career as well for you. Yeah, you will have success. So if you're looking for a job, there will be success in relation to that. You just need to be assertive. Maybe you need to, assert yourself to be more assertive about what it is that you want to do. How, maybe in a work situation, if you're wanting a promotion, for example, be more assertive in asking for things. Whatever that is, see that message as it relates to your current job situation. So what is R wanting to say as well to Daisy at this time? So he's saying to you here, I still have growing to do. So he's letting you know that he's still needing to grow. He still has growing to do, is the message coming through from him. What else is R wanting Daisy to know at this time? So he's also saying to you, since I've been changing, I've now been growing up and I've learned a great deal. So basically what he's showing you is that he is growing up, he is changing, but he still has more growing up to do. So that's what he's saying. He's not quite there yet. He's still growing. However, he has been moving forward, and he's saying to you, but I've learned a great deal, and I do want to do life better and differently with you, but I am still growing. He's also saying to you, I need to be able to truthfully and vulnerably show you the love that I feel for you without being held back by fear. So he is still growing so that he can then be able to show you the love that he truly has for you without being held back by fear. Okay. Right. I'm going to finish off with Julia Carter, and then I'll do a reading for everyone. So anyone who I haven't managed to do your reading today, I'm going to do an overall reading for everyone. And like I said, I'm going to do my best. I can't promise, but I'll try my best, to come in maybe even just for an hour. So anyone I haven't managed to answer for, if you see that maybe tomorrow or Tuesday that I've put a live to come in about 6 p.m. UK time, come in early, and it would be more ideal if the people who didn't get their question answered, came in early and I managed to answer them, because I won't be staying for long because I would have been working all day. But I just can't get through everyone today. So let's see. Julia, can I get a message from P? You said something very hurtful yesterday. Sorry to hear that. What is P wanting to say to Julia at this time? What is P wanting Julia to know after saying something hurtful? Please don't give up on our love. So he's saying to you, despite that fact that he said something hurtful, please don't give up on this love. He's also saying to you, Ace of Cups as well, I am ready to begin again. So I feel that whatever it is that happened, it's going to make him really, it's making him really think about the way that he was with you, what this love means to him, and he will be ready to begin again with you. I am becoming more confident in myself because of our connection, the 6 of Wands. So I feel he is going to help him to learn what he needs to learn as well. So what else is coming through from P today? What is he wanting to say? So he's saying, I'm so sorry. So for the hurtful things that he said to you, that's what he wants you to know, that he's so sorry. What else is he wanting to say to finish off? Thank you, angels. He's also saying to you here, when I walked away, I clearly didn't realize how much you mean to me and how much I would miss you. So when he said those things, he's been thinking about it, how much you mean to him and how much he misses you. So I hope that helps. So I'm going to finish off with a message for everyone. So what spirit animal is coming through with a message for everyone, a collective message? So you've got here the cat, and the cat is saying, the more you relax, the more good will flow into your life. So you're being shown by the cat here that the more you relax about that person that you're asking about, the love that you desire, the things that you're wanting in, the more relaxed you are, the more good will come into your life. So don't hold on to it so tightly. Don't try and push things. Don't try and make things happen. Just relax. That's going to help for the good things that you are desiring to come into your life. Don't hold on to the outcome. When is it going to happen? How is it going to happen? The more you relax, the more good will come into your life. So take that message in relation to whatever it is that you are asking about in your own life. A message, thank you, angels, for everyone in relation to love. So we've got here reconciliation, and the angels are saying to you, someone from your past is or will be returning to your life. So if you're wondering if that person that you are asking about will be coming in, that's what they're saying to you. There will be a reconciliation. Someone from your past will be returning to your life soon. And then you also have distance. So, and it says here that the separation you're experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. So if you're in a place where you are in that physical separation right now, it needed to happen. It was necessary for that growth to happen. I talked about this a lot and quite a number of the readings that I've done. The separation needed to happen so that they can learn to love themselves. They can grow up. You can learn to love yourself. You can grow up. All that, heal your past, heal the wounds, the trauma, your insecurities, the same for them. So the distance had to be brought in so that that growth could happen. But you will be able to reconcile and come together at the right time. What other messages coming through? Angel guidance for everyone today. Thank you, angels. So the message coming through for everyone, we've got Bethany coming through here. And the message is, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. So it's a reminder for you to focus on self-love and self-care. You know, when you are looking after yourself, loving yourself, everything starts with self-love. You know, look at doing things for the self. I'm going to have a relaxing bath as well before I finish my day today. You know, give yourself that treat is the message coming through for you today. Okay, what other message is coming through for everyone? Thank you, angels. What does everyone need to know as well today? So message coming through for you, clear the air, distant thunder. So I feel this is a message for you. Maybe you need to clear the air with a family member, other people, you know, but it can also be about your person wanting to come forward, clear the air with you for things that have happened in the past. You're being shown as well that that is going to come in. So anyone asking about a person, thank you, angels. What is that person wanting to say to them about what's going on? Page of Cups, they're saying to you here, I am preparing to reach out and communicate to you just how much I care. So your person, whoever you are thinking about, even if I've answered your question or not, you know, and you're asking about someone, they will be the reconciliation, and they are preparing to come forward to tell you how they feel. They're preparing to reach out to communicate to you just how much they care. So what are the messages coming through from your person as well at this time? Thank you, angels, for the collective. What are the messages coming through? So the message coming through, whoops, I just pushed it all the way back here. The message coming through from them, they are saying to you, there was someone interfering in our relationship. So, you know, there have been other energies or people interfering in this relationship, but I feel that they're showing you things are going to change. You know, for the two of you to then be together, it's like karma is being cleared. Those energies are being cleared so that the two of you can then be able to be together. And to finish off, what is the person wanting to say? You are truly beautiful and amazing just as you are and in every way. So your person thinks that you are beautiful and amazing as you are in every way. And they're also saying, what I really want to say but have not been able to speak out is, I love you, I really do. So if you're wondering how they feel about you, this is their message to you. They love you. They may not have been able to speak that out, but they're letting you know now. And they're also saying to you, being with you feels so right. I miss us. So they miss the two of you and they think of you, and that's what they're wanting to say. Okay, so I am going to finish here today. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much, Donna, for holding the live there. I know you've had a lot going on. You know, I really appreciate you, and I appreciate your help with that. And I'm going to finish here. But, you know, if I didn't get to answer your question, as I've said, put your subscribe to the channel, put your notification bell on. I will do my best. I work full time, so I'm not promising, but I'll do my best. This is why I come in at weekends. I'll do my best, and I may just come in for an hour because I've been working all day, but if I can, then I will do. I'm sending you all so much love, and I'll see you soon. Thank you to everyone who donated. Thank you, Donna. Thank you to everyone who came in, asked a question, or even just watched. I'm sending you so much love.